Welcome back to Kansas City Chiefs Today. In this video, we're diving into the latest trade rumors surrounding Romeo Doubs and James Conner after the 2025 NFL Draft. What does it mean for the Chiefs' future? Could these potential trades change the game for Kansas City? Stay tuned as we break down the ins and outs of these trade discussions, including player performances, team needs, and how these moves could fit with the Chiefs' current roster. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep up with all things Chiefs. Before we jump into the rumors, let's quickly assess where the Kansas City Chiefs stand right now. With a Super Bowl win in 2024 and the addition of key players over the last few seasons, the Chiefs have a roster filled with talent. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes is still the centerpiece, and with standout players like Travis Kelce and Chris Jones leading the charge, Kansas City has the foundation to remain competitive. But with the NFL Draft behind us, many fans and analysts are looking at potential trade options to further bolster the Chiefs' depth, especially at wide receiver and running back. Could Romeo Doubs and James Conner be part of that equation? Romeo Doubs, a young wide receiver from the Green Bay Packers, has been making waves in the NFL since his rookie season. Known for his explosive speed and impressive catch radius, Doubs quickly became a favorite target for Aaron Rodgers before the QB's departure. With solid stats in his first two seasons, Doubs has shown promise but also struggles with consistency. The Packers have been active in looking to reshape their receiving core, making Doubs a potential trade asset. Now, with rumors linking him to the Chiefs, let's explore how he could fit into Kansas City's high-powered offense. Could Doubs bring the vertical threat the Chiefs need to complement Kelce and the speedy Tyreek Hill replacements? Doubs would bring a dynamic skill set to the Chiefs' receiving room. His deep threat ability could be an immediate asset in spreading the field. We all know how dangerous Mahomes can be when given time in the pocket, and having another weapon like Doubs to stretch the field could open up opportunities for both Kelce and the other receivers. Additionally, his ability to make contested catches could help with the Chiefs' red zone struggles. While he may not be an immediate number one receiver, Doubs has the potential to develop into a key role player who could make big plays when it counts. If the Chiefs decide to pull the trigger on a trade, expect this young wide receiver to be a name to watch closely. Next, let's look at James Conner, the hard-hitting running back from the Arizona Cardinals. Conner has had a strong career, especially with his breakout season in 2021. He's known for his ability to take over games with his bruising running style, mixed with surprising speed for his size. While injuries have occasionally derailed his career, he's managed to stay productive in recent years, proving he can still be a solid starting running back. With the Cardinals entering a rebuilding phase, the rumors of trading Conner seem to make sense, and the Chiefs could benefit from his physical style in their backfield. The Chiefs currently have a strong running back by committee approach with players like Isaiah Pacheco and Jerick McKinnon filling key roles. Pacheco, in particular, has been impressive with his tough running style, but many believe the Chiefs could still use an upgrade at the position. While Pacheco is solid, there's always room for more depth, especially with a running back like James Conner who could provide a more powerful running presence. With McKinnon's future uncertain, the Chiefs may want to secure another veteran running back who can handle a high volume of carries. Conner could be that guy, providing a reliable option in short yardage and goal line situations. Now, let's talk about what the trade value of Romeo Doubs might look like. With 2 solid seasons under his belt, Doubs still has room to grow, but his current production and potential mean he could demand a second or third round pick. His age and contract make him an attractive target for teams looking for young talent without committing to a high draft pick. For the Chiefs, it's all about the right price. The Green Bay Packers are likely willing to move on from Doubs to further their own rebuild, and that makes him a potentially affordable trade option for Kansas City, especially if they feel he can develop further under Mahomes' leadership. James Conner's trade value is a bit more complicated. As a veteran with a high injury risk but an impressive track record, Conner could likely fetch a mid-round pick, possibly a 4th or 5th rounder. Teams looking for an experienced physical running back will find Conner appealing, especially in a league where workhorse running backs are harder to find. The Chiefs, with their current backfield setup, might not need to give up much to acquire Conner, making it a low-risk, high-reward move if they want to add another dimension to their offense. The 2025 NFL Draft played a huge role in shaping the Chiefs' approach to the trade market. Kansas City made some key selections, but it's clear that their roster isn't complete. A trade for either Doubs or Conner could bolster their depth and provide Mahomes with additional weapons in critical areas. The Chiefs have been known to make savvy trades, and these rumors could be a part of that strategy. With the draft behind them, Kansas City is now focused on filling specific gaps, and trading for proven talent like Doubs or Conner could be the final piece of the puzzle. If the Chiefs manage to land either Romeo Doubs or James Conner, how does that affect their 2025 Super Bowl chances? Doubs would give Mahomes another deep threat, potentially making the offense even more explosive. Conner, on the other hand, would provide a more balanced offense, giving the Chiefs a reliable running game to pair with their high-powered passing attack. Either player could make a significant impact, and with the Chiefs' current roster, adding more talent could push them over the top, making them even more dangerous heading into the playoffs. Let's take a deeper look at Romeo Doubs' playmaking abilities. One of Doubs' biggest strengths is his versatility. He's proven to be effective not only as a deep threat, but also as a reliable target in short yardage situations. He excels at making tough catches in traffic, which is something the Chiefs' offense could use. His route running is sharp, and he displays an uncanny ability to create separation from defenders, a skill that would serve him well in the Chiefs' high-paced offense. Whether it's a back-shoulder throw or a quick slant, Doubs has the potential to make plays in critical situations. While his consistency has sometimes been questioned, with Patrick Mahomes' elite arm strength and ability to improvise, Doubs could become a more consistent and dangerous weapon. His upside is high, and that's exactly what the Chiefs need to compete in the AFC. James Conner is known for his bruising running style, and this is something that would provide the Chiefs with a major weapon in short yardage and red zone situations. Conner excels at powering through tackles and keeping his legs churning for those tough yards. His ability to lower his shoulder and gain extra yards after contact is exactly what a high-powered offense like the Chiefs needs to balance out their explosive passing game. While the Chiefs' offense is dynamic in the air, adding a physical back like Conner would give them the ability to grind out the clock in tight games. His presence in the red zone could also take pressure off Mahomes, allowing the Chiefs to utilize more play-action and run-heavy packages to keep defenses guessing. This kind of versatility would be invaluable for Kansas City. The Chiefs have one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the NFL, but even with Mahomes at the helm, the wide receiver room could use more depth and versatility. While players like Juju Smith-Schuster and Marquez Valdes-Scantling have their moments, neither of them has been able to consistently create the big plays or provide the kind of balance needed alongside Travis Kelce. With the departure of Tyreek Hill, Mahomes has been forced to rely on an offense that sometimes lacks a deep, consistent threat. Doubs could help fill this gap. His size and skill set provide a unique threat on the outside, while his ability to stretch the field vertically would force defenses to play the Chiefs' offense more honestly. His addition would allow Mahomes to work more effectively both downfield and in the intermediate passing game. A trade for James Conner could dramatically alter the Chiefs' offensive playbook, especially in short yardage and goal line situations. Currently, the Chiefs use a committee of running backs, with Isaiah Pacheco being the primary ball carrier. However, adding Conner could give them a true power back that can dominate in between the tackles. His ability to take on heavy workloads while providing tough yards could open up new avenues for the Chiefs' offense. We could see more power running plays, more work in a wildcat formation, and an emphasis on running the clock down in late-game situations. This would be especially useful in playoff games, where controlling the clock and being able to move the ball consistently on the ground becomes crucial. The Chiefs could become even more unpredictable with a bruiser like Conner in the backfield. One of the biggest areas where Romeo Doubs could make an immediate impact for the Chiefs is in their vertical passing game. With Tyreek Hill now in Miami, the Chiefs have lacked that pure deep threat who can take the top off the defense and stretch the field in the way Hill did. Doubs brings that same type of explosiveness. He's a proven deep threat who can get behind defensive backs and make big plays down the field. With Mahomes' ability to extend plays, Doubs could be a nightmare for defensive coordinators. Imagine a play-action pass where Doubs runs a post route or a go route. Mahomes can launch the ball downfield, and with Doubs' speed, it could turn into a game-changing play. If the Chiefs decide to trade for Doubs, expect to see more 20-plus yard completions and explosive moments. Trades come with both benefits and challenges, and the financial aspect of adding new players is always a concern. The Chiefs have a relatively tight salary cap, especially considering Mahomes' massive contract. However, both Romeo Doubs and James Conner come at manageable contract costs, with Doubs still on his rookie contract and Conner's deal being relatively low for a starting running back. This gives the Chiefs flexibility to make a move without severely damaging their cap space. They may need to get creative, potentially restructuring contracts or making cuts elsewhere, but acquiring either player could be financially viable. The Chiefs are known for being strategic with their salary cap, and their front office has a history of making bold moves while keeping finances in check. A trade for Doubs or Conner could be an easy fit within the Chiefs' financial structure, especially with their need for additional weapons. Over the last few years, the Chiefs have been one of the most successful teams in the NFL, not just because of their draft picks, but also due to their excellent trade acquisitions and player development. Players like Juju Smith-Schuster, Carlos Dunlap, and even Frank Clark were all brought in via trades to bolster the team's roster. The Chiefs' front office has a keen eye for talent, often identifying undervalued players who fit well within their system. Adding Romeo Doubs or James Conner could continue this trend. Both players are young and have untapped potential. If the Chiefs can bring them into their system, they could see significant growth, much like many players have since joining the team. This is one of the reasons why the Chiefs are consistently a Super Bowl contender. They know how to bring out the best in their players, especially through trade acquisitions. Of course, one of the most exciting aspects of these trade rumors is the fan reaction. Chiefs Kingdom has always been vocal about their team's decisions, and the potential for adding Romeo Doubs or James Conner has sparked plenty of debate. Some fans believe the Chiefs should hold tight and develop their current players, while others are excited about the prospects of adding proven talent. If these trades were to happen, we'd likely see a mix of reactions: excitement over the potential for a more dynamic offense, and concern about how the trade will affect the team's future cap space and roster development. So, Chiefs fans, what do you think? Are you ready to see these players in red and gold? Or do you think the team should take another approach? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's see what everyone thinks about these trade rumors. Thanks for watching, Chiefs Kingdom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a move from your Super Bowl champs. See you in the next video.